So this time the battery died, which is really pissing me off. I'm gonna definitely get it together by next week. This is preseason for me too. Apparently, is what it is. I think I left off at I'm Good, Love, and Joy. I don't even know at what part I left off at, but I mean I'll give my whole draft grade and analysis for this team again. I do remember this. I remember the three-headed monsters: Alvin Kamara, Devontae Freeman, Leonard Fournette. That team's a beast. I'm sorry. Cooper Kupp, wide receiver, decent. Hilton. I mean, he lost Andrew Luck, but I still think he's going to have a decent year. I'm not in love with the quarterbacks. Drew Brees, he's getting up there. He's too old. Mitch Trubisky, I don't know, man. Does he take another step forward? Like, what happens? Like, such a boom and bust guy. Like, you never know what you're going to get from him. Allen Robinson, he's another one. Like, you don't know what you're going to get from him. Njoku's solid tight end, I guess. I like Gallup's upside. Jordan Howard, I have no use for. Jack Doyle, okay. Kicker, Vikings defense, like I said, always solid. You got Gio. Gio, I almost have no use for, but I think that they have a different system running over there, and I think a different coordinator. I'm not even sure. So maybe they might give him some burn. We'll see. I doubt they do a split backfield with Mixon, but you just never know. And Mohamed Sanu is just safety pick, I guess. But with, like I said before, with what's his name, Ridley coming up, I'm not sure how many targets is left over for Sanu. But it means your last pick anyway, so who cares, right? Not a big deal. But your three-headed monsters, boy, that is a hell of a way to start off with the running backs. Some people don't like Freeman. I like Freeman. Freeman, Fournette, Kamara. Whew. If you somehow can get decent production out of your wide receivers, and I think you should get a decent production out of your tight ends. Your quarterbacks nowadays, they're so close in scoring that you should be okay. I think you'd be alright. This team should be okay, man. I can't get past those three running backs, man. I cannot get past that. I'll give you an A-, man. I like those running backs. Ugh, that was that. All right. Last but not least, great one who want to go 1-on-1. With the 5th pick, Le'Veon Bell. That's pretty early for Le'Veon Bell. Oh, he picked a team. It's funny. I thought about doing this. I'm just gonna pick some Steelers. You almost had it, man. You just need to get Juju. So he went Le'Veon Bell, Antonio Brown. Are you Steelers fan? Maybe you are. Antonio Brown, Amari Cooper, Derrick Henry, Kenny Galladay, Matt Ryan, Sterling Shepard, Delaney Walker, Peyton Barber, Jags, kicker, Adam Humphries, Eric Ebron, Kirk Cousin, Funchess, and Albert Wilson. It's not a bad team. Let me go through it real quick. Bell, I think that's too high for him, but if you really wanted him, you wasn't going to get him in the second round. So, hey, I get it. You like the guy, you took him. Antonio Brown, I like the pick. I think he's going to be all right this year. People are down on him. He'll be okay. I do not like Amari Cooper because he's too up and down. But one can argue that now he has Dak. Maybe he'll be a little bit more steady in his production. I'm not sure how true that is. I mean, he finished up the year last season pretty good. If he continues that, then you got yourself, what, 2 number 1 receivers? They might just be anyway. Derrick Henry, running back. Man, you really are banking on how people finished the year last year. He had a great, final 4 or 5 weeks of the season. But before that, he was just average at best. We don't know what Derrick Henry we're going to see. We know he's going to get the ball. I know that. I'm just not sure if he's going to be, beginning of the season player or the end of the season player. I don't know. Maybe they found something over here. I don't know. Kenny Galladay. My issue with Kenny and why I think Marvin's going to be okay this year, Kenny was given a chance to be the true number one, and he just never took over that role. Now, it could have been the fact that the quarterback was hurt, or maybe that Kenny's just not a true number one. Even with that said, you don't need him to be a true number one. I mean, he's your third receiver, for Christ's sakes. And I'll take Kenny Galladay as a third receiver. Matt Ryan, QB. Matt Ryan, I think, like 75% of his games are indoors. You know what that means? When Matt Ryan plays indoors, he's money. They had him, rated to be pretty damn high this season. The only problem with Matt Ryan is if you check his stats, he's an off and on kind of quarterback. So I'll say this season, good. Next season, bad. Next season after that, good. Bad, good, bad. Last year was a good season, so he's due for a bad one. But his schedule would say otherwise, so maybe he puts it together. Who knows? Sterling Shepard, he's actually graded pretty damn well as a wide receiver. He gets open. Which is funny because so does Ingram as a tight end. I've been defending Eli for too fucking long, and I'm realizing he really is the problem because when they did all these pro football focuses and all that, Sterling Shepard, he's graded in like 90th percentile wide receiver. Ingram, I think he got the most separation out of all tight ends and receivers last year. So it's like, if you tell me they doing all this, then why the hell is the offense so terrible? Fucking Eli, man. Well, unfortunately, you still got Eli. So we'll see what happens. I mean, yeah, his targets might go up, but he's also not going to be in a slot anymore. He's going to move outside, so he's going to have tougher matchups. I mean, I like Sterling Shepard. I just don't like Eli. And I used to be a huge fan. Still am. It's just, your time has come and gone, man. Delaney Walker at tight end. That's a good pick. Peyton Barber does not go. He's not. Peyton Barber, I mean, he's the better pick out of the Ronald Jones, either him or Ronald. I'd rather Peyton Barber, but I don't know, man. I've been told even though that offense, they're supposed to, Bruce Arians supposed to be good at running the ball. We'll see. I don't know. Jags defense, can't complain about that. They should be inspired. They got a decent quarterback now, so their heart's back in it. Kicker. Adam Humphries, wide receiver, Tennessee. He had a good preseason, at least early on. He was getting mad targets. And people thinking like, yo, this guy's going to be the guy that he gets all the targets. Maybe. You got him in 12, so even if you miss, I mean, it is what it is. You already have 4 monsters if Shepard pans out at wide receiver. Not a big deal for you. Eric Ebron as your safety net to back up Delaney Walker. Kirk Cousins. Most people have no use for him. I have no use for him, but at the value of the 14th pick, I mean, why not, right? He's your backup quarterback. Devin Funchess, he took a major hit once Andrew Luck was done. He was done. I mean, he might have been done before Andrew Luck. So. But hey, you got yourself an Indy. Albert Wilson, I like this pick. Fitzmagic will throw the ball. He's going to probably get knocked out as well because that offensive line is terrible. But they said that Albert Wilson he plays a slot, and Ryan Fitzpatrick targets the slot more than any quarterback in the NFL. So I present to you Albert Wilson with the final pick. Who the hell could be mad at that? Yeah, I actually like your team. I do. I'm not a fan of your running backs, though. If Le'Veon Bell isn't a true one, you are in trouble. Because I don't believe Derrick Henry is going to be a true one. You're lucky to get 2 out of him, to be honest with you. And as far as your backups, you're not going to get much from Barber. And that's it. You only drafted 1, 2, 3 running backs. Oof. Oh, that's gonna cost you. That's gonna cost you. Like I like your team minus the running backs. That's gonna cost you. And in fantasy football, I truly believe it's all about the running backs. Even in a half PPR league, maybe it's full PPR. Like okay, maybe you get away with it. But half PPR, you gotta give me more running backs, man. You gotta give me some more depth. You got no lottery tickets, nothing. Oof. Rough. I want to give you a B plus, but these running backs are killing me. You know what? I'll give you a B plus. I'll tell you why. Bell, I believe he'll be fine. Personally. Derrick Henry, I don't believe he'll be fine, but I don't think he's going to be a bum either. And Peyton Barber would be serviceable. Serviceable. What I mean by that, I don't know, 60, 70 yards here and there once in a while, maybe sneak in the end zone once in a while. It's flex material pretty much. So that concludes the draft grades. What they say, don't at me, bro, with your complaints about you. Don't at me with your complaints about your grades. I mean, hey man, like I said, what the hell do I know? Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. Good luck to everybody. It's another season. A lot of arguments. A lot of complaining.